Hello everybody, I'm finally welcome back to rebuilding Sunderland on FIFA 18 career mode. It's been a while, it's been a good while. A lot longer than I was going to leave it. It was going to be about a week at most. It turned out to be about 10-11 days in the end, but we are finally back. And I suppose I've got explaining to do. Essentially, the reason why it's so much later is, first and foremost, I deleted what was going to be this episode, which was going to be the first game of the season. As you can see, we've already played that. Basically, they're all saved on my PS4, and my PS4 got full when trying to update another game, so I had to delete a load of crap. I ended up deleting a load of my FIFA 18 videos, essentially, or gameplay captures, and I didn't consider the fact one of them was a Sunderland episode, so I ended up deleting it essentially without realising. I didn't realise till afterwards that was, of course, the new episode, which meant I couldn't bring it out, and then it was just general life getting in the way of refilming essentially, or re-recording, whatever. I don't know what best phrase is for that. So we are bringing you the Blackburn game instead, our second game of the season. You might have caught an eye if you were eagle-eyed. We did beat Brentford on the opening day 4-2, and it really annoys me that this game we lost it in terms of the recording of it, because it was brilliant. It had everything in it. We ended up finishing the game with 9 men. We went down to 10 relatively early. In the last minutes we got a second red card, but we won 4-2 still. It was a brilliant game, and a few of the new signings made an entrance. We then, if you remember last season, we went on a little bit of a run in the Carabao Cup. Not this year. We lost to Peterborough, who are, I believe, are in League One. Didn't really rotate my team either, so that was reassuring defeat that. Anyway, there's obviously been transfers since we last met. Let's go in order of when they happened. Obviously, a load of players came back off loan deals, so Barini being one of them, and instantly we were able to get rid of him for £7.5 million. But I would say that's about £7.5 million more than he's worth. So somehow got a move to AC Milan in real life. I don't really know how that happened, but he's left to go to Wolves for us. Honeyman's also left, which was a bit more of a surprise. I just don't know if he's going to feature too much. So I felt like it was worth letting him go, even for £1.1 million. We might see him today as he's moved to Blackburn. Jake Clark-Salter, who's a Chelsea player, and he went on loan to Sunderland, but for some reason the game feels like he's a Sunderland player. I'm pretty sure he didn't move permanently. I might be wrong. But anyway, we still have him, and we've decided to loan him out again to Norwich this time. Madrid's also gone. I just don't know where he's going to fit in. And to be honest, I accidentally accepted this offer, so what to do? We don't need him, it's fine. The first incoming we had was Dedrick Boyata, centre back, 74 overall, for 4 million, which if you look at his value, 4.8 million, that's a pretty decent deal. We then brought in another keeper. You'll see why in a minute. The 17-year-old, another Norwegian, £100,000, fairly cheap, only 17, he'll grow a lot. A name you might remember from being a Man City youth product, Thierry Ambrose from Duisburg, I think I said that right, for £3.3 million. He's a new striker, as you can see, 21 years of age, so will grow, 72 overall. I like him, I do like him, it's got to be said. Tyler Oakley-Booth, who's a youngster from Tottenham, for 800k, why not, might as well. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, another youngster, a name you'll probably all know as well. Obviously he's an Arsenal player in real life, he's an Arsenal youth product. He's gone on loan to places like Ipswich, and he's played all over the place for Arsenal. He can play left back, right back, centre midfield, right midfield, left midfield. He can play everywhere. So for £1.8 million, I felt like that was a decent little buy there. Jamie Patterson then also came in from Bristol City, £3.8 million to go on that left side. I felt like the wing play needed a bit of improvement. And Leon Davis, who you remember we brought in on the cheap last season, as a youngster, has gone on loan again to Blackburn, and he's grown quite a bit in the first season. He's now 66 overall. He's not far away from being our main right back, I would say. So that's all the all the ins and outs that have happened during the summer. We still have a load of players on transfer list. As you can see, there's a lot of names. There's a lot of players that, you know, Aidan McGeady's been on there for ages, so is Jason Still, Ruter, Billy Key's on there. It just hasn't, you know. We just did that transfer for a laugh. Wabi Kazri, who was alright for Sunderland in the Premier League, but he's still here. He was on loan at Fenerbahce, so hopefully we can get rid of him. He'd bring in quite a bit of money as well. Dilaboji, similar, and Dong, who's apparently in real life going to go for £6.6 million, which is unbelievable for a League One club to get that. We've still got Stryjek and Robson, Embleton, some youngsters also on the transfer list. Hopefully we'll get rid of some of these players before the transfer window ends, because our budget isn't looking too hot at the moment. We've spent most of it, so hopefully we're get some player sales and we can maybe make some more moves in the transfer market. Not that there's much more to do. As you can see, we've already done the critical objective. Reduce wages. Obviously, it doesn't counter and doesn't, you know, as soon as you reduce the wages by that much, you've done it. It doesn't matter if you go overspend after that. So we've always got that. Our youth development objective is to grow one youth academy player. That should be fairly simple. Actually, no, I don't know if I'll do that now. I might do it. As you can see, because we had a long-term objective, within 3 seasons, increase season ticket holders with at least 10% of the season's capacity, of the stadium's capacity. Sorry, we've got 2 more years of that, and we're going to do it by the looks of it. We didn't do the shirt sales last season. We didn't have any players that will sell shirts, so not much we could do. And we're expected to fight for promotion in the Championship, so they want us to go for double promotions. And in the FA Cup, they want us to reach the round of 32 stage, which this season I'd like to do well in the FA Cup, because we didn't really do that well in the last season. We had the Carabao Cup and we had the Checker Trophy, which is everyone's dream, but it didn't go all too well. As you can see, we're in second, not that it means much. And interestingly, Brownhill got a hat-trick in the last game and he scored a couple of bangers. I just remembered that now. Ugh. I'm really annoyed at myself for losing that. Anyway, this is the team we're going with for today's game and for the foreseeable future. Now you'll notice that McDonald, who is our second choice keeper, is in goal, and Klassen is on the bench, the 17-year-old, and that's because Bright is injured for about 4 to 6 months, which isn't useful in any shape or imagination. So I decided against getting another good keeper in. I thought, you know what, we'll trust McDonald, he's alright, and we're bringing a youngster who can grow quite a lot as the backup for while Brightwaite's injured. So this is the team we're going with. As you can see, Patterson's on that left side, Enoch Curry's on the right now, Ambrose sits in the middle. If there's one area I will improve, it's this position right here. Callum Campsey's done alright, but I feel like I can get better central midfielder, and then our team's pretty much complete. Maybe even a right back, because Cruiser, as much as I like using Cruiser, he is 70 overall. I'm sure we could do better. As for Henry, he's 21, so I don't really see a need to improve him. Freddie Sears and Asura are both still here, they're both still present, they're just on the bench at the moment. Maitland-Niles and Loa are also there. Maitland-Niles serves as our right midfielder, our left back cover, and our central midfield cover, so he's all over the place. As you can say, I'll be pretty confident about playing him anywhere. Donatien still on the bench as well for his versatility. And here's the rest of the people. Gooch might be leaving. I don't know what to do about Hanlon either. Bradley might also go down here. And we've got youngsters at the bottom as well who are growing. Specifically this Wolf fellow from the United States. He looks like he might be decent. So hopefully that the future's bright in that respect. Anyway, that's about all the intern. That's going to be a bloody long stretch before we even get to the actual game, so I'll stop mumbling on, and I'll see you in the game. So here we go.
Well, we're underway here.
For you people, the first game of the season. For us, the second, if you count the League Cup, which as we went out of it, we're not going to count. Second game of the season for us. Playing Blackburn, who obviously in real life got promoted to League One, from League One, sorry, at the first time of asking. And they stayed up, because I did promote them. Obviously I did the promotions and relegations before they were confirmed. I did promote them, I got that right. There was no way they were going to capitulate. And they managed to stay up. Based on the fact that they're loaning players from us and they're buying players from us, they can't be that great. Actually, that's a good point. Let's have a look quickly to see if they are actually playing. Oh, they're playing Davis, who shouldn't really be playing because it's a loan, but we'll forget about that for now. Honeyman's not to be seen. Maybe he's on the bench, so we might see him later. Obviously, Boyata, players like that you're seeing them for the first time. McNair still up captain and centre back who's going on a run. Might as well shoot from here. And that wasn't too bad, to be fair to him. Got Leon Davis trying to hassle his own teammates there, over there, and it looks like they've got it away. Go on, Josh. Goal scoring prowess we've got here. Another shot. Oh, that's saved. I've got to say, I can't tell. I really can't tell you how annoyed I am that I deleted the last game simply for the goals he scored, because they were beautiful goals. And we actually got a header from a corner. It went over, but we actually won the ball from a corner for once. That's shocking. But yeah, Josh Brownhill's goal. 2 of his goals were fantastic. Really good, and so annoying, I've lost them. And talking about goals, Kevin Roos just curled one in the bottom corner. That was a lovely little finish. I mean, I wish we could redo that because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing on the game. I was just talking. But we're 1-0 up. Isn't that great? I mean, I sound thrilled. It's a lovely finish, that, to be fair. That's a lovely little goal. I like goals like that. Just tucks it away into the corner. Beautiful. 1-0 up. Half time. 1-0 up. A lovely little curling finish from Kemar Roof. The difference. Looks like our winning start to the championship could be continuing here. Here are other games going on. Anything of note? Not really, don't care. Let's just have a look at the stats. I feel like I'm relatively in control without being... Well, yeah, I am in control quite clearly. So, the stats are making it look like it's going to be set for a good old 1-1 or 2-1 win to Blackburn, so we'll see if that materialises anytime soon. Brownell's going to have the opportunity. Oh, he's not going to score one, is he? He's not going to score a banger. Corner played into the middle, and they get it away. Get onto that. I do. Get at the opposition here. Okay, listen. Okay, good. That wasn't looking good for a spell there, but McDonald, good old second choice keeper, coming in clutch. I believe that's their first shot. Let's get it away. That'll do. Well, long overdue, you feel, this change. The side that's behind, a switch of tactics. Danny Graham, oh my god. As we play our awful pass. Did Danny Graham play for Sunderland? I feel like he did. He did, didn't he? He left Swansea to go to Sunderland, and it was just awful. I feel like it was Sunderland. Danny Graham. What a player. He's got support here. You just know he's going to pop up, don't you? You just know it's going to happen. Probably in the 89th, 90th minute. Oh, there's a chance to put Roof through here. Done alright, and no he hasn't. Nope, he hasn't. He hasn't done alright. And with that, substitutions. The obvious 2 are the wingers, I would say, because they seem the least energetic right now. Camps also looks a little bit tired. So, yeah, you know what we'll do, 3 changes. Oh crap. We'll put Cruiser forward and we'll bring Donatian on. Don't see him that much these days, so... Got good contact on the ball. Did they just say Kazenga Lulu? That did, didn't it? I'm sure he just said the stadium announcer said Lulu, didn't he? That wasn't just... Am I hearing things? That can't... No. Lulu. Lulu. What the fuck? Jesus. Anyway, we're bloody hell, we nearly came close to conceding there. That really threw me off. That did say Lulu, didn't it? I'm sure that was Lulu. Oh, they're coming now. They're starting to look a little bit more dangerous. That's a good ball. Bloody hell, Danny. Danny. Should have buried that. What was he doing? Give it over to Lulu, who brings it down brilliantly. We're going to be calling him Lulu for the foreseeable future, and that's a good ball from Lulu. I think we're going to win a corner from that. Decent. I'm very confident that the whistle will go before they get an attack, so I'll just put this in there. Boyata, another header one. That's our best chance from a corner. Even hurt someone in the process, brilliant. Anyway, there we have it. And I apologise for that game not being anywhere near as entertaining as the 4-2 we had, that I cocked up and lost. But it was a win nevertheless. And hopefully you'll actually see this one, so thumbs up for that. Yeah, we dominated overall. They had 5 shots. Be fair to them, they came at us a little bit more. But overall, we deserved the win there, and that was we've had a good start to the Championship season. In fact, it was better than the League One start, so we've got that going for us. Anyway, as for when we're next to be back, in terms of in real life, it won't be in 2 weeks' time. Don't worry. You can see we're one of 2 teams' 100% record still. Oh, I kind of want to play Oxford. You know what, we might be back sooner than I think in terms of on this. I think we'll play the Oxford game, because obviously if you didn't see, towards the end of the last season, in fact the last game of the season, last season, they beat us 4-1, so it'll be nice to see how we can do against them. Anyway, again I apologise for the delay of this. I apologise that you missed the open day game, which was considerably more entertaining than this one was. But human error, so yeah. If you're happy that this series is back, give it a like. And if you're new here, be sure to check out all my other FIFA videos and all my other videos in general. And subscribe if you enjoy. So, yeah.